just can't stop.
Welcome, sports fans. Thank you for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Hello, basketball fans. Brian Anderson here, courtside with Doris Burke and Grant Hill. Our reporter is Allie LaForce. And here we can check out the story for Jalen Green.
And by looking at his true shooting percentage over the last 5 games, you can see how much he's paying attention to his shot selection, and it's showing.
And the Cleveland starting 5. At the 4 and the 5, the lengthy pair of Mobley and Allen. Garland and Mitchell, the talented 1 and 2. And it's Wade in at the 3. And for the Rockets, Van Vliet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Alperen Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. And Doris, here at the halfway stage of the regular season, what do you think teams have to do to continue to improve?
Well, coaches love this question because what they talk about all the time is process, not skipping steps. Getting into the gym every day and being consistent with your habits. To me, there's no mystery to success, whatever we're talking about. The magic is in the work.
And the shot is good by Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
Here's Van Vliet. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Wade. Rockets with a rebound. Defeated by Detroit in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
I really think the nail in the coffin was their missed free throws. That's usually an ominous sign.
I thought the frustration at the line was evident, and it makes it easy on the defense when you're not capitalizing once they put you at the free throw line.
Oh, there's the alley! And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Oh, Amen Thompson. Incredible verticality.
And it's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. 4-point game. Their last game, a win against the Suns. Looking to carry it into this one.
That night, they gave an all-star effort on the offensive boards. The second chance points tipped the scales in their favor.
And Thompson gets it to go.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
You know, Grant and Van Vliet, they've got a guy who's been through everything in this league.
Yeah, B.A. Van Vliet's seen it all. He's won a championship. He's been in the All-Star game. He's been on a last-place team. No wonder nothing seems to faze him.
Garland, and he gets the friendly roll as that one goes.
Well, such confidence on display from Darius Garland. Doesn't waste possessions, aggressive offensively.
Pass to Şengün. Here's Brooks. And the first shot of the night for him, no good.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Garland against Van Vliet. Outside Garland. And there's the call on Amen Thompson. That's his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Allen, the pass to Wade. Here's Mitchell. The shot from 20 feet out. That one is off.
Yeah, you have to knock those down. Open shots inside the arc are rare in this league.
Thompson goes in. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
Tough to slow Thompson down when he's got a lane to the rim like that.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mobley outside. Pass to Wade. The 3 from Mitchell. Thompson pulls it in. The Rockets on offense. Big run right now for him. 11-2. And here's Green from the arc. Mobley grabs the board. Cavaliers trail by 7. And he's going for the lob. And out of bounds. Houston will have it. Now let's send it over to Allie LaForce, who was able to talk with Ime Udoka.
I discussed with Coach the difficulties of guarding Donovan Mitchell. He jokingly responded, "You mean the guy who scored 71 points? It should be pretty easy." And he went on to say, "Donovan is one of the best scorers in the game. We have to be disciplined and guard him closely. This will be a big test for their defense." Guys?
All right, Appreciate it, Allie.
Second personal.
Well, just a little too physical out there right now. That's already his second foul.
Shepard, he's checked in for Van Vliet. Garland for three, knocks down the triple. Garland's got 7 points.
So aggressive at the arc. Darius Garland never shy about letting it fly.
And Ime Udoka has called timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Teams are grinding through their schedules. Let's see how it's going out east. You look at the Cavaliers, they've been outstanding thus far, claiming the top spot in their conference.
Well, I think for the Cavaliers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
Well, this is their goal. There's no doubt about that. For what many expected of them so far, they have not disappointed.
Thompson passes to Şengün. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Right side, Mitchell. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Of course, back in January 2023, Donovan Mitchell became the 5th player to ever score 71 in a game.
Think about this, Brian. Just Wilt, Kobe, David Thompson, and David Robinson had done it before Donovan Mitchell. Incredible company he keeps.
Niang, he's checked in for the Cavaliers.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Garland, the pass to Niang. Outside Mitchell. Back to Niang. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Houston. Up top Tate, defended by Niang. And here's Thompson for 3. Knocks down the long J. Thompson's got 10 points.
Boy, he's hitting up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Garland for 3. He buries it from 3.
Oh, Darius Garland asserting himself. The answer back from distance.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Houston making some changes. Green's checked in for Alperen Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Brooks. And Green is subbed in for Shepard. Jared Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Jerome comes in for Donovan Mitchell.
And what I like about Thompson, along with the high-level athleticism, he has a high-level feel for the game.
Garland, no good. Houston leading by 10. On the wing, Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
The offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They have used their size and their strength to get off any shot they want. They've dominated on the interior.
Here's Garland. After the basket by Houston. Rebounded by Green.
Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Outside Whitmore. Takes the 3. First shot won't go. And so Garland will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Stolen by Thompson. Here we go. It's tipped. Ooh, stolen by Allen. Here's Garland. That'll count. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Amen Thompson. He's feeling it tonight. And he's been the driving force for Houston. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break. then back to the action. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
And Grant, you look at the Rockets' additions over the last year or two. There's an emphasis on toughness.
Yeah, toughness, both physical and mental. Those are the kinds of veterans they've brought in. And that extends, of course, to the coaching staff, too.
On the court right now for Cleveland, they've got Max Strus. Caris LeVert is out there with Georges Niang. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Allen in at the 5. And Houston has possession. After the Cavs picked up a basket a moment ago.
Not the best three-point shooter in the league, but he's got enough skill that you can't just let him fire it up.
Jerome passes to Allen. LeVert outside. Cleveland the rebound. Pass to Niang. Another shot. And the layup by Strus. Strus has gotten his second bucket.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Here's Whitmore.
An impressive athlete. This rookie Whitmore loves getting inside and hammering it home.
There's the AT&T 5G Slam Can, capturing the moment. Here's Jerome. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. And he drives in, lays it up, and banks it in.
It was a rough start for them scoring the ball, but they look like now they're really finding their rhythm and flow.
Left side Tate pulls it from 20. It's wide right, hits off the rim.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Whitmore. Here are the best on the boards, the league's best rebounding teams. The Rockets, number 1.
And I love how active they all are on the glass. When the shot goes up, this team takes a gang rebounding approach to tracking down their boards.
Houston making some changes. Eason comes in for Tate, and Holiday subbed in for Shepard. Wade, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
The Cavaliers are having success. Point guard Darius Garland said, "We're building something here and we've come a long way. It feels amazing having our own legacy. We're just trying to keep it going. The whole city is behind us." And Brian, they know there's still work to do.
And they've got no problem with that, Allie. Thank you. Just 4 to shoot. And once again, off the mark by Cleveland. Houston leading by 11. And Doris, you think about the advantage for Jared Allen with that 7'6" wingspan.
The BA, this guy is a massive presence in the paint. He's got length, he's got intellect, and he's got incredible anticipation and timing. The other thing is he can absolutely step out on the perimeter and keep a ball handler in the front. He is a special defender.
Here's Allen following the score by Houston. LeVert, that's good.
Okay, Jared Allen, we see you making that look for a big man. That's a pretty pass.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He wants to review the game plan. Checked in for Green. Brooks comes in for Green, and it's Shepard in for Holiday. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. Darius Garland comes in for Jerome. Shepard, that's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Now here's Garland. In his last outing, 16 points for him.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Brooks from outside. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
First personal foul.
In addition to skill set, most rookies need to adjust physically to the NBA. Not Whitmore. He's got grown man strength.
A different look for Cleveland. Thompson, he's checked in for Allen. And it's Strus in for LeVert. Now here's Garland. He's got 10. And a miss there on the triple.
He has that confidence rolling, hitting 2 threes in the first, but he hasn't had one since.
Out to the right wing. The 3. That's good from Eason. On the assist by Shepard. Eason's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Cavaliers trail by 18. And Doris, who can forget the 2016 Cavs? The team that brought Cleveland their first NBA title.
And not just basketball. The city hadn't won a championship NBA in any sport for over 50 years. And for LeBron, a homegrown talent, to do that with Kyrie, that is a team that will always have a special place in Northeast Ohio lore.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And Brooks has got the ball here for the Rockets. 18 points separating these teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
It's going to go on Tristan Thompson.
And I love when Şengün is aggressive inside, making the D foul him right there.
Since being selected in the 21 draft, Alperen Şengün has really improved.
Yeah, from 9 points per game as a rookie to over 20 in his 3rd year. Şengün has averaged about 5 assists per game over a season. A huge number for a 6'11" post guy. He is so skilled.
Here's Wade. He's scoreless. Pure from 3-point range.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
And here's Shepard for 3. Cavaliers with a rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
And somewhat surprisingly, the club split their 2 meetings last year.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these 2 teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
From deep, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Şengün. Şengün's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Shepard. Lets the 3 fly. Drops in the 3. Shepard's got 5 now.
You like how their perimeter game is building out. They're feeling it right now.
Garland, the pass to Wade. "36 seconds left in the first half of this game. Here's Garland. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. 12 points for him.
D was right there, but Darius Garland capable of scoring through tough coverage.
Outside Whitmore. That 3's off the mark. The Cavaliers trail by 16. Here's Mitchell. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Personal foul.
In the NBA, there is a high need for relentless scoring and skill to match that scoring. That is Donovan Mitchell.
And the second free throw is good. There's 14 seconds left to play in the first half. On the wing, Thompson. Back to Van Vliet. Pass to Şengün. Now Green. To the inside. He got it up. And the first half now in the books. The Rockets on top, up by 15. And we'll be back right after this.
The Cavaliers. 25.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll. Here's thinking about the shot. You were so close. Give it up for the participants.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Houston Rockets.
It's not just about taking a shot. It's about taking the right shot. They've made a lot of good decisions out there.
Sometimes you just have a great night. Here in the studio, that's, I guess, every night, huh, Shaq?
I would agree, my brother.
And now we get to check out the top performers from their respective teams in that first half.
Yeah, these two are getting after it. They're working overtime to be the guy. They've got each other fired up.
It's almost like they're playing their own game of one-on-one. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Well, you gotta like what we're seeing from Amin Thompson.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Cavaliers trail by 15. Van Fleet and Green, they're manning the backcourt. Dylan Brooks is out there with Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the center position. And that's the group for Ime Udoka as we begin the second half. Outside Mitchell, 4-3. Rockets with a rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Houston leading by 15. Brooks the pass to Green. Misses the 3. Well, Cleveland's shooting just 38% for this game so far. Wade, and a two-handed jam!
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Grant, the Cavs making the playoffs the last 2 years. A big deal in Cleveland.
Well, outside of years with LeBron on the roster, they hadn't made the postseason since 1998. But this group of Cavaliers are making their own history now.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
From outside, Mitchell is good.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Şengün. No good. Great D that time from Allen. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. Down by 15. And there's the lob, and Şengün throw it down.
How about the connection there? Great pass and even better finish by Şengün.
Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Van Fleet against Garland. Uses the glass on the layup. Garland's got 14 points.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
And it's Brooks missing.
Well, this is the night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
Oh, got a piece of it. Ooh, stolen by Allen. From deep, Mitchell. Rebound by Van Fleet.
What a brutal night for this guy, and it is having a ripple effect throughout the team. This is tough.
He's got to be mad at himself. You won't get a better look than that.
Here's Garland. Cleveland again missing.
And for him, that's a great look. Expect him to go right back to it if it's available.
No doubt. Very good play call, good execution. Sometimes it just doesn't fall.
Şengün, no good.
I'll tell you, most of the time this guy's going to finish that, but that was tremendous defense that prohibits him from completing the play.
And the shot goes in. Garland's got 4 points in the quarter.
I like the toughness required on that finish by Darius Garland. Boy, oh boy, that was nice. The willingness to mix it up on the interior, so important.
And we've got a timeout called by Ime Udoka. He's going to talk it over with his guys. question to ask this, Doris. Why do so many point guards turn into successful coaches?
Yeah, I think obviously, Brian, as a point guard, you're responsible for knowing every position on the floor, where they're supposed to be at all times. And you're also sort of thinking like a coach already. This person hasn't had a bucket in a while. How do I get them in a position to make them successful? So I think you're in control of so much as a point guard that it naturally translates to coaching. Well, consistency and efficiency is where we've seen the greatest improvement from Donovan Mitchell. How comfortable is he off the bounce?
Out of bounds, it'll go to the Cavaliers. Green's checked in for Houston. Tate comes in for Van Vliet. And a switch here also for Cleveland. LeVert's checked in. Here's Garland. Tate grabs the board. The Rockets lead by 12. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Evan Mobley was the 3rd overall pick in 2021, and his teammate Donovan Mitchell said about him, "It's crazy, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I don't think he really understands how good he can be. He can take us to a completely different level. I personally believe that he can be a top 5 player in this league." Brian, high praise for his teammate.
Indeed it is. Good stuff, Allie. And it's hammered home by Green.
Oh, talk about a quick first step. Green just blows past defenders.
The Cavaliers trail by 17. Knocks it loose. And stolen by Green. Back comes Houston in transition. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Green.
Cavaliers ball.
And looking at this last month, here are the NBA teams that have been outstanding at reading the opponents and picking their pockets. The Rockets, number 1.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
Eason's checked in for the Rockets. Whitmore comes in for Green. In transition, here they come. Here's Thompson. And he lays it up and in. Thompson's got 15 points. All right, a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Rockets.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
They've also been scoring on the break with how difficult it is to get buckets in the half court. Anytime you can push the ball in transition for easy ones, that's big time.
And we know Donovan Mitchell is a superb scorer. But Grant, what do you think he's focused on at this point of his career?
Well, BA, it's all about championships for him. This is a guy that doesn't just want to be seen as an elite player. He really wants to compete for titles, too.
Well, what you love is the leap that Darius Garland made in his 3rd year. Named to the 2022 All-Star team, this guy can flat out score it.
Niang, he's checked in for Mobley.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
And Grant, when you look at Darius Garland, he has a very polished offensive game.
Absolutely. He's great at creating for himself, but also knows when to get others involved. He can score from anywhere, and he works incredibly hard on his craft.
Doris, when we talk about young guards, few better than Darius Garland. What makes him great?
I think a few things, but I would start with the fact that he's a 3-level scorer. Knocks down the 3 with consistency, can get to his in-between, but also creative at the rim. The other thing I love, Brian, is that he defends with great intensity.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
It's stolen by Green. Here's Shepard, guarded by Garland. Down low. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call. Holiday's checked in for the Rockets. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Strus, he's checked in for Garland. The Cavaliers trail by 21. 7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Allen outside. Niang, the pass to LeVert. Fires the 3. Sinks it from distance. LeVert's got 5 now.
Caris LeVert has worked diligently to make his 3-point shot legitimate. Knocks that one down.
Yep, count it.
If you give him any sort of space, he's going to attack.
Strus with it. With 1 on the clock. And so it's Houston ending the quarter with a 20-point edge. Well, when you win the battle of turnovers, you typically win the battle of possessions. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
Well, this is exactly what you're looking for from your point guard. Survey the floor, serve it up on time and on target.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. George Niang out there with Dean Wade. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. It's rebounded by Houston.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
Tate finds Green. Outside Eason. Fires for three. Kept alive by Houston. Green, the pass to Eason. And here's Tate outside. LeVert with a rebound. Cavaliers trail by 20. Here's Jerome. Buried from 15 feet out.
This guy is such a good all-around player. Karis LeVert sharpening his court awareness and finding his open teammates.
And here's Tate outside. Hits a three-pointer. And the Rockets lead by 21.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
And there's the call on Tari Eason. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the league has made it clear, Grant, it sees streaming at the forefront of basketball viewing going forward.
Well, B.A., it's a no-brainer. The internet is the future, after all, and streaming opens a lot more options for engaging with fans while they watch.
Adams checked in for Houston. Williams comes in for Whitmore. Now here's Green. Williams from long range. And it's Tyson with a rebound. Jerome on the wing. He's covered by Tate. Jerome, no good. The Rockets lead by 21. Green, the pass to Tatum. They get it back. Here's Adams. Inside. Tries again. And the layup is good.
They're winning the battle down low by imposing their will.
For Cleveland, they've gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. Jerome, no good. Houston has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. And that's a foul called on Jayshawn Tate. That's his first foul of the game.
And great job to establish position and square up.
Houston making some changes. Whitmore's checked in for Green. And it's Shepard in for Williams. And a switch here also for Cleveland. Niang, he's checked in for Tyson.
His first triple of the second half. That makes 3 for the game.
Here's Adams. Another one falls for Houston.
Well, Steven Adams was a bit raw when he entered the league, but you can see right there how sound he has become as a finisher on the interior.
Jerome. And the layup is good.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Eason finds Adams. Back to Eason from the arc. And the rebound goes to Cleveland. It's off to Philadelphia after this game, where they'll face the 76ers. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. Well, Grant, in terms of scheduling, you see any way to eliminate back-to-backs?
You know, I'm not a big fan of eliminating back-to-backs, but to answer your question, B.A., you have 2 choices. Either fewer regular season games or extend the season by a few weeks. I don't think either one of those options is in our future.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there.
The rebounding numbers make it obvious why they're in front.
Well, they've absolutely dominated that category in this one, and it's reflected in the score.
Green, the pass to Van Vliet. And here's Thompson for 3. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Well, we know this. Playing above the rim is a big part of Evan Mobley's game.
Here's Şengün. That's short off the rim.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
And it's Allen who slams it home.
Oh, my goodness, Jared Allen catch a body on the way to the cup.
Three-pointer, Brooks. And a great assist by Van Vliet as that one goes. Van Vliet's got his 4th assist with that last one. And there's the call on Jalen Green. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Houston on D. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead, and the shot is good by Garland.
Darius Garland cooking right now. Boy, when he gets going, he is a problem.
Here's Green, and it's hammered home by Green.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim. And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's an 18-point game. That one falls. Garland's got 8 points in the quarter.
That's what we call a savvy move, folks. Darius Garland can get anywhere he wants using his instinct and his skill.
And that one's good. Green.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
And it's incredible how taking good risk on defense often leads to good looks at the other end.
That is quick defense to offense. These guys, such terrific athletes. You can't let your guard down.
Cavaliers trail by 20. Now Garland launches it. It's hauled in by Houston. Thompson's got 4 rebounds now. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Cleveland has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this fourth quarter.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Rockets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
BA, it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And they increased their win total to 29.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And what a huge performance it was for Amen Thompson.
Boy, whatever was needed, he provided it. He was the jack of all trades. Big bucket on one end, big defensive play on the other. I thought his influence was felt all over the floor.
You got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. Pass to LeVert. Here's the 3. Drills it from deep. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
Here's Green. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
Well, for all intents and purposes, this game is over. Just a matter of time here.
Now here's Strus. Oh, it's blocked by Green. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Shepherd. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
Here's Jerome. And so Houston takes this one by a big margin. We saw 2 different teams tonight. One played with confidence, operating flawlessly. The other just looked lost.
And the energy in this building was awesome. The crowd was involved from the jump, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see how it all came together.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Doris Burke, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson alongside our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for watching. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Amen Thompson.